Welcome to HealthWatch, presented by Novant Health. I'm your host, June Baker. We have a very special show planned for you today. We're here at the new offices of Novant Health Family Medicine, Pine Forest. We'll have a tour of the facility, we'll see the patient exam rooms and the radiology suite, and in addition, we'll meet the physicians who provide the care here at Novant Health Family Medicine. So stay tuned for these and other valuable health topics with HealthWatch. Well, we're about to get ready for our tour. We're going to get started here to look at this brand new practice at Novant Health Family Medicine. So I'd like to introduce Colleen and Nikki, and they're going to be our official tour guides today. So you guys ready?
We're ready.
Let's get started. Wow, this is great. It is so beautiful, guys. I bet you're happy to be here.
Definitely. It's much bigger.
Yes, it's much better flow. Great for our patients.
Well, I think I see exam room 1, so how about if we look at one of these rooms?
Sure.
Nikki,
Let's
can you
go.
show us? Yeah.
Come right on in.
Great. Oh, wow, this is so nice. So how many exam rooms do you have, Nikki?
We have 18, and we have 1 procedure room.
That's quite a few more than you had at the other facility, is that right?
More than double.
More than double. Are they all about this size?
They are, except for the procedure room. It is a little bit bigger. But
Yeah. And how many physicians are here working at one time?
normally, we have 3 every day, but there's some days that there are 4.
So you have plenty of space then for them, plenty of rooms. Is that right?
Yes,
Yeah.
ma'am.
And what kind of, when you said procedure room, what would you be doing in a procedure room?
Well, we have, of course, biopsies. We do birth control insertion, EKGs, any surgical procedure. We do toenails.
And I'm sure stitches, kids who fall down and do something, they might need stitches. That would be in the procedure room too?
Yes, ma'am. It sure would.
So it kind of saves a trip to urgent care or an ER, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Right. Okay. Well, great. Let's continue our tour. Let's head down the hall, okay? Thanks. All right. Let's, where are we going to go next? Are we going to look at the nurses' station?
Yes, ma'am, we are for Dr. Johnson and Dr. Ty. It's right this way.
Okay. So typically this would be full of nurses. Is that correct? I know they're not here at the moment. But.
Yes, ma'am, and they would be charting and answering phone calls and getting patients ready to room in the doctor's rooms.
Yeah, that's great. Well, maybe we can talk to those doctors shortly. So we're going to take a break right now, and we'll return with the physicians.
This is what security video used to look like, and this is HD video monitoring from ATMC Security. Now it's easier than ever to keep tabs on the kids, see when deliveries arrive, and make sure your home is secure. Check in from any device, anywhere. ATMC Security offers remote access, real-time alerts, video monitoring and recording, and more. Combine smart home solutions with 24/7 emergency monitoring for one great low price. ATMC Security. Safeguard your home.
Never worry about data again with an AT&T Unlimited Choice Plan from ATMC. Surf and stream and text all you want for just $60 per month. Unlimited data means unlimited entertainment. Got a family? Get 2 lines for only $115 a month. Plus, add up to 8 additional devices for only $20 each. More surfing, more streaming, no worries. Get your unlimited choice plan from ATMC today. ATMC, your local authorized AT&T retailer.
We are ATMC TV, Channel 3 and HD Channel 910, your community channel.
Well, welcome back to the show. I have with me Dr. Ryan Ty and Dr. Pilar Johnson, and we're going to talk to them a little bit about the practice. So let's start with you, Ryan. I know that in the past you and I have talked about that you're a doctor of osteopathy. So let's remind our patients and our viewers out there what that really means.
Okay, so doctor of osteopathy, or a DO, is a physician that practices in all fields of medicine, but they also get an additional training in musculoskeletal medicine. And so we kind of use that to help us treat the whole patient, and, along with traditional medicine.
So kind of a more holistic approach,
Right, yeah.
treat the entire patient. I think that's a great philosophy, and I myself have always sought out DOs in the past, so I think that's great. So Pilar, Dr. Pilar Johnson, let's talk about you. Now I understand that you are kind of the most senior, not in terms of age, but in terms of your time with this practice. You are the most senior physician, and you act as the lead physician in that group. Is that correct?
I do, yes.
And what would that mean? What does the lead physician do?
So I'm more of a liaison between Novant and the physician group and the nurse practitioners within our clinic, sort of relaying information and trying to gather our concerns and take them to the corporate level and vice versa. So that sort of thing.
Well, that's great. I understand that you've recently returned from deployment. You are with the Army Reserve Unit as a corpsman?
So I'm in the medical corps. So I function as a physician in the Army and just got back in May. So I was deployed to Kuwait and Iraq for about 4 months. So I was happy to be back home. I missed all of my people. But it was a good experience. Different, very different from what I do here. So, but it was good. And went by pretty quickly. So that was a plus.
Well, we're happy to have you back, and thank you for your service. We'll be right back after these messages.
I received the ATMC grant for Breakout boxes. And Breakout is a company that creates the escape room experience in a classroom. And we are trying to make math and learning just more fun and engaging and collaborative. And so Breakout awards that opportunity. The grant offers me 7 Breakout boxes so that we can play the game as much as we want. We can let other teachers play the game, and we're really able to bring collaborative thinking, teamwork, and just 21st century skills into the classroom with this. So the Breakout is something that I just didn't have the money to put together myself. And so ATMC awarding me this grant offered me the opportunity to not only use this resource in my classroom, but share it with the whole math department, and eventually I'm hoping to set it up so the whole school can use it. Without this grant, this wouldn't be possible, and these kids wouldn't get the experience that they would have gotten otherwise by going to Wilmington and paying money to do these escape rooms. They're doing it in class and learning at the same time, which is really great. Breakout EDU is an up-and-coming company, and I just found it online and was really intrigued and just hit the ground running with it, and I'm really excited to bring it here. So we've only had the opportunity to play it once so far in this class, but they loved it. The first time we played, they didn't break out, and they were just clamoring every day asking, can we do it again? Can we break out again? And we practiced some more in class. We were able to do some more review and practice, and they broke out the second time they did it, and the feeling of success and watching them work together was just really a sight to see, and something that's exciting for a teacher to see in a classroom. Thank you, ATMC, for this grant. It's been wonderful. I can't wait to get all of my new boxes and set it up and teach other teachers how to do it. The word is out now. Students have been talking about Breakout, and they want more, so I'm excited to bring it to the classroom.
Well, Colleen, where are we now? I'm lost.
Well, we are right outside the lab where our phlebotomist Karen works.
Okay, great. I'm anxious to meet her. Hey, Karen.
Hey, how are you?
I'm well. How are you?
I'm fine.
What a great lab you have.
Well, thank you. It is. I enjoy it very much.
Now,
Much bigger.
I understand you're a phlebotomist, so tell me a little bit about what that means.
I draw blood. I collect blood specimens from patients on a daily basis.
And this looks like a really great space. It's nice and big. It's bigger than the last one.
Yes, definitely. The last one was a little small, but I have much more room spread out.
Well, that's great. I hear great things about you. You're world renowned for your stick. They say you can get blood out of a turnip. Is that correct?
A little close, yeah.
Well, great. Thank you so much for participating with this little tour today, and we look forward to
having me.
You're quite welcome.
All right, thank you.
Okay, Colleen, where to now?
We are at the X-ray department, and this is our new X-ray room.
Was there X-ray in the old practice?
No, ma'am, there was not. We had no room for that.
Well, this looks great. Let's go in.
Okay, let's go.
Wow, this looks like something that might be in the hospital or something. This is awesome. And can you introduce me to the tech here?
Yes, this is Karen, and she's new to our staff, and she is our radiology technologist.
Hey, Karen, how are you?
How are you?
Good. How long have you been here?
3 weeks. I just moved here from Richmond, Virginia. So
Nice.
I'm new to Novant.
Well, show me the equipment here and tell me a little bit about it.
Well, I'm getting ready to do a chest x-ray, so I'm setting up the equipment. Patient will stand next to the chest bucky. We'll take our x-ray, and then it can be read by our radiologists.
And speaking of radiologists, who would that be? And does that go straight to the hospital? Tell me about that process.
Our radiologists are from Delaney. They are the ones who read our x-rays, and then the reports come to our doctors, who then again give them to the patients.
So once the x-ray is completed, it's not necessary for you to do anything. It automatically goes to the radiologist for reading.
For reading, yes. It goes right to them for their reading. Turnover is very quick.
And then they would hear back from, the patient would hear back from the office?
We call the patients with their results.
Okay, that's great. And then with the electronic medical record, regardless of the doctor that they're seeing here, they would have access to those records, correct?
My chart, yes, they can get the results through my chart.
And the patient is also able to see those results on my chart. Is that correct?
The results, yes. The x-rays, no.
But the radiologist sees the x-rays.
Yes, ma'am.
Well, that's great. Tell me a little bit about this table. It looks like it's state of the art. Does it accommodate a larger patient?
Yes, it does. We can, for larger size patients, we can accommodate everybody. It goes all the way down, which is great for anybody who is short or has to come from a wheelchair. And then we can also, if need be, bring a stretcher in. It goes right to stretcher height from there.
Great. Well, this is absolutely beautiful, and we're so happy that you were able to speak with us today. I know you're busy, and we're going to let you get back to taking care of patients. So thank you very much.
Thank you.
And welcome to Novant Health.
Thank you.
So, Colleen.
Yes, ma'am.
Where to now?
Well, I think we need to go see the other side of the building where the other workstation is for the Dr. Scheck and our nurse practitioner, Sarah.
Great. Let's head that way. So, Colleen, I see a couple of folks here in the hallway I think we need to talk to. How about you?
Yes, this is Dr. Scheck and Sarah, our nurse practitioner.
Great. Good to see you guys again. Nurse practitioner
Yes.
Sarah Clegg and Dr. John Scheck.
Hi, how are you doing again?
I'm doing well. It's good to see you guys. How do you like your new digs?
I like them real well. Lots of room.
They're still new. But there's a lot more room than we had before.
That's great. Sarah, I'm going to start with you. Talk to me a little bit about what you do here at Novant Health as a nurse practitioner.
Well, I see any patients, cradle to grave. I'm really meant to kind of help the doctors out, for instance, if they don't have room for an acute care so patients can get in on the same day. And then I just support other things.
Same day is really important. I know patients love that.
Yeah. I think that's good for them.
Right.
To come to somebody that knows their history rather than going to an urgent care where they don't really know anything about them. Those have their place, but as long as we're able to get them in here, I think that's good.
Right, I do too. Dr. Shack, talk to me about how important it is to have a primary care physician.
Well, especially now that we're formulating medical homes and the complexity of the medicine that we're having now, it's not important. It's important to still see the specialists, but we're pretty much the central hub. We're the one that organizes all their material. That they come to see us. We see which specialty that's more appropriate for them. So, and we just do a lot of the basic medicine. We're the ones checking their blood pressure. We're the ones checking their blood sugars for their diabetes. We're the old style general doctors. So.
Yeah, I think it's very important to have somebody watch over patients. I know personally it's something you don't like to do, but somebody has to watch out for us and keep us healthy. So we're all glad that you're here to help us.
Well, we're here. We were in Southport, and now we're out here. We're seeing the same population. We have the same format. We're seeing patients on a scheduled basis, but we also keep 20% of our appointments open every day for acute care when they need it.
That's a lot. That's a lot of time that you've allotted to same days. So that's great. Well, thank you both for being with us again today. It was great to see you.
Nice to see you.
Nice seeing you again.
Nice seeing you.
Okay.
All right, Colleen, where are we going now?
Well, I would like to show you the front office and the check-in and check-out area.
Okay, let's go up and see how we take care of patients checking in and checking out. We'll
Okay.
wind it up. Thanks.
Let's go.
All right, is it this way?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Well, Colleen, looks like we're back where we started.
Yes, we are. This is our reception area and our check-in desks. We have 2 of those, whereas last office we only had 1. And this is where patients come to check in, and that's normally where I sit.
And we're back with Nikki. Hey, Nikki, we lost you.
Hello. I switched places with Colleen.
So the check-in and the check-out are separate areas in
Yes,
this
ma'am.
facility?
Yes, ma'am, they are, and it keeps the flow of the patients better. Privacy is good, and we like to always mind our P's and Q's when it comes to HIPAA. And so you will check in here, and then after you've visited the doctors or the lab or the x-ray area, the check-out area from the clinical side is over my shoulder and your shoulder, and they have 2 separate areas so we can keep things private.
Well, that's great. Thank you so much for that great tour. I appreciate it. We're going to take a quick break now, and then we'll be back with David Davis from Pine Forest Plantation.
Why did I choose ATMC Security? Convenience and control. Right from my phone, I can arm my security system, adjust a thermostat, control lights and locks, even close the garage door. From almost anywhere, I can control home features that help keep my family safe and comfortable.
Get 24/7 protection, home automation, and video monitoring as low as $36.95 per month.
Affordable convenience and control. That's why I switched to ATMC Security.
Choose ATMC Security today.
I think co-ops are the best business plans regardless of how large or small the community is. The people in the community own the company, they have a voice in the company, and we just go about doing the business of making a world of change for them. You know, we're a service company. We're going to provide services. Whatever those services are that come down the pipe in the future, there's no better company than ATMC to provide them. No better company than ours, no better type company than a co-op to make a difference.
Stay connected with your community channel. Like ATMC TV on Facebook today.
Welcome back. I'm here with David Davis from Pine Forest Plantation, and we'll be hearing what's next for Pine Forest. Welcome to the show, David.
Thank you very much. Glad to be here. Pine Forest Plantation is an active adult community. We're planning a town center that will feature shops, restaurants, and entertainment as well. The medical campus is a huge focus for us, and we're very proud to have Novant Health here as a partner and the new facility here. This is great. The medical park will be expanded with additional services providers, and it will grow in the very near future. The first phase of residential family single-family living will be starting up the first of the year. We also
The first of the year? Wow, that's going to be soon. I'm excited about that.
Absolutely, we are as well. With that, those single-family homes, the first section will be just over 100 homes. In addition to that, also at the beginning of the year, Affinity Living Group will be coming in with 80 bed-assisted living, and as well as memory care units. That first project will finalize, and they will go on into independent living units as well. So those are the larger residential living projects we have coming online at the beginning of the year, so we're very excited.
Mm-hmm. How many houses did you say, single-family houses, were you planning?
The first phase will be 100. There's actually 105 homes in the first community, and then we will expand from there. And over the first larger phase of the project, there will actually be about 3,000 units over the full build out.
Wow, that's a lot of homes. That sounds like, and it's sorely needed in this area. Some of the long-term care facilities and memory care it's really important to this area.
It is. There will certainly be, the affordability is very important to us, so we're hoping to have a great product for many different price points and levels coming in. We will soon make those available. I can't announce those at the moment, but they'll be coming very shortly. Mm-hmm. And a great product mix as well. So from there will be the single-family homes. There will also be multifamily townhomes, apartments, and even some mixed use here in the town center.
Let's talk a little bit about shopping and restaurants. What are your plans there?
Sure. Actually, just across the street from us will be the start of the town center. That will start out with a welcome center for the community itself. And there's actually, we'll have a pharmacy going in there. Shops and restaurants, there'll be a mix of food and coffee, and just some great shops we're opening up online very soon.
Mm-hmm. And those will be across 211, is that correct?
Actually, just across.
So they're within this.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, everything is actually on campus. So, with the access to the town center, you'll have golf cart access, walking, biking. So, from your residential living into the medical campus as well as the town center, you'll have access without getting into a major highway. A very unique aspect to the community is also going to be the farm, and that's going to be community-supported agriculture. So there'll be some light produce available farmers market. There's also, we're actually tilling the ground now for about 25 acres of blueberry fields. So there'll be blueberries, strawberries, and so we're very excited to bring that. And there'll actually be options for the residents to participate as much as they'd like. So they could have their own plot of land to grow their own garden, or it could all be managed by the farm itself. So as much as participation as they would like, if they like to get their hands dirty, they'll have the opportunity to.
So I'm curious about the farm aspect. You will have somebody that will take care of the blueberries and the strawberries, as well as allowing residents to take part in that.
That's very true. We're really hoping to get as much involvement with the community as possible, and even have some volunteers come in or pay staff as well to learn about the farm. Just processes, procedures, and gardening, and then from there as much resident participation as we can get.
So is it for just consumption by patients or by residents of the community, or will you sell produce, or how does that work?
It will be sold. I mean, like here in the town center, we'll have a farmer's market, so it'll be open to the residents as well as the local population as well. And the blueberries will actually be sold commercially, because there'll be a lot of blueberries out there. So we're looking forward to it.
Well, I wasn't aware of that. That's awesome. I think that's going to be a great aspect of this facility and of this plantation.
Right. And it is a great amenity. It's very unique to the area, and we will also have traditional amenities such as the clubhouse, central pool, fitness center, and aquatics. So we're very excited.
For the single-family homes, will you provide the lawn care and what have you, or how is that?
We will. They will. The lawns will be maintained, so that will be part of the homeowners association, and the landscaping we're working towards should be very nice. The community is coming together well in planning, so I'm very eager to show those plans as soon as we can.
Well, I know we're real excited about it. We're the first building that's gone in here at Pine Forest Plantation, and we've been very well received. We have a great working relationship with the folks like yourself at Pine Forest. So we're really looking forward to the continuing of that relationship, and we really look forward to the continued growth here. I think it's wonderful for Brunswick County to have these the coming facilities that we're talking about today.
Absolutely, I agree, and we're very pleased to have you guys on the campus here, and look forward to the future.
Well, thank you very much for being with us today. It's been a pleasure, and we hope to have you back again real soon, because as it grows, we'd like to hear more about it.
Be glad to. Thanks for having us.
Great. Thank you so much. Thank you for tuning in to ATMC TV's HealthWatch. I hope this information was beneficial for you and your family. If you have any questions or topics that you would like to see discussed on a future show, please email them to atmctv@atmc.com. For more information on Novant Health, please visit our website at novanthealth.org. Thanks again for joining us today. Be sure to join us next time for HealthWatch on ATMC TV.
We are ATMC TV, Channel 3 and HD Channel 910, your community channel.
The administrators and the teachers, everybody, all the stakeholders were a lot more interested in doing more STEM. And so it seemed like a good time to apply for an ATMC grant and get more iPads in the classroom here for the art classroom and the music classroom, and it's been a big hit since we've got them.
Well, these projects in music, what we did was use the program GarageBand in order for students to create their own original music that paired along with the project they did in art class. Their goal was to create music that represented the same core value they created visually in Minecraft.
Minecraft is where you could place blocks wherever you would like, and you could just let your imagination flow through, and you could almost create anything you would like. My teammate was Lydia, and we worked together, and we came up with the idea of a bouquet. In art class, we created an American flag and a duck to represent the value of honesty. In music, we use GarageBand to create music to show that same value.
You know, with this new creativity, they're able to create their own ideas and work in new ways, which are going to solve the problems that we're having today in the 21st century.
One of the great things about Brunswick County is we have a lot of STEM industries here in our community. We have the power plant, we have Corning over in Wilmington, and ATMC is a big employer here in the county, and they're part of our community. So it's really great that they're able to facilitate our schools having more technology by doing grant funding.
It's so impressive, and it's so amazing that they're willing to invest their money into the lives of these students that we have here at Bolivia. Because a lot of these students may not have the ability to do this stuff on their own, and because of ATMC, these kids are getting opportunities to learn in new ways in the evolving world with the new technology that's coming out.
ATMC offers internet speeds up to 1 gigabit per second, but we like to call it Gigabunch, because now you can download a bunch more songs, stream a bunch more movies, play a bunch more games, and use a bunch more devices, all without losing any speed. And when you build your own bundle with high-speed internet, digital cable, reliable home phone, and ATMC security with smart home solutions, you save a bunch. Build your bundle today with ATMC.
Getting an alert the kids made it home safely or need to let guests in when you're not there. That's ATMC Security. And then there's the time when having professionally monitored smart home security really matters. ATMC Security offers remote access, real-time alerts, video monitoring, and interactive security, keeping you connected to your home from wherever you are. Start with 24/7 emergency monitoring for burglary, smoke, fire, and carbon monoxide for as low as $17.95 per month. ATMC Security. Safeguard your home.